Hi, my name's Nura Laird, and I'd like to speak to you today about the topic of love and forgiveness. Love and forgiveness is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. As you may know, I teach Sufi peacemaking and conflict resolution at our University of Sufism and Spiritual Healing. So this is a topic that I love to talk about, and that's a very important part of my life. The first thing I want to do is ask you a few questions for you to think about. Is there any way in which your past is still with you? Do you still carry any hurt and pain from things that have happened long ago in your family or from other situations in your past? How many times have you had the experience of either leaving a relationship or dropped someone out of anger and never really got over it? And the last question is, do you believe that full forgiveness is possible? Now, these are some pretty big questions to think about, and this is what I want to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about a little bit about what forgiveness is and what forgiveness isn't. So often, people are reluctant to forgive those who have angered them or betrayed them or hurt them because they are in pain, and they think that forgiveness validates what the other person did to them. But forgiveness is not about validating or agreeing with someone. Surprisingly, forgiveness has little or nothing to do with another person. Forgiveness does not necessarily let someone off the hook, but it removes that person from our mind and our heart to make space for something positive to enter. Forgiveness is forgiving permission to let go of pain from the past. Forgiveness is forgiving us our freedom back. And forgiveness is forgiving us the ability to move on. The good news is that there is a way for you to remove the pain and the negative impressions that you've been carrying from your past. And when those are gone, forgiveness just arises naturally. Forgiveness is a key for moving forward in your life, both emotionally and spiritually. Because anything from the past that you're holding on to keeps you stuck in the past. A part of you is still hurt or upset and sees the world through the lens of that pain. So that part of you ends up not fully growing up. Here's a very powerful quote about forgiveness. Forgiveness is giving up all hope of a better past. I'm going to say this again. Forgiveness is giving up all hope of a better past. The Sufis have a very deep understanding of what it takes to move forward in your life. They have many spiritual practices and healing prayers that help to remove the past and to restore the original, natural purity and goodness that you had at your birth. That you had and that every single one of us had at our birth. In Sufism, there are two ways that are especially helpful for this: Sufi healing and Tawbah. Tawbah is spelled Tawba. Both of these restore you to your original reality, the state of unity. This reality has not died or disappeared. It's still very much present, deep in your heart, but it's covered over by veils, as we say, and it can be uncovered. Sufi healing is a process that helps you to open your heart to receive divine love. And Sufi healing is designed specifically to uncover the veils. Sufi healing helps to rid your heart of the emotions left over from the past, including old grudges, pain, and grief. And sometimes, through Sufi healing, you can fully clear the memories themselves. They are washed away. Through this healing, you are released from your past. As the veils are removed, you begin to taste the love and the purity that reside inside of you. And you find a freedom that allows you to move forward into unity and unconditional love. This love connects you to others in a new way and radiates from your heart out to all whom you meet, and it brings them comfort and peace. Tauba, the spiritual practice of returning back to your Lord, is a spiritual practice that returns you to the unity that was once your true reality. In another video, we will discuss Tauba more fully. Now you might wonder, how does the love tie in? Well, love is the natural outcome of healing in the Sufi way. Sufi healing leaves you feeling bathed in love. In this way, you connect to the hearts of others and you are brought closer to your Lord. Your Lord, who is the source of love and who loves you and is sending you a flow of divine love and divine light on a constant basis. Here are some examples of how Sufi healing enabled several people to forgive. I know someone whose father was very harsh and mean to her throughout her whole childhood. For many years she carried the pain from this, and it prevented her from opening her heart to love any man. Even as an adult, she looked at a man who was interested in her, and unknowingly, all she could see was her scary father. And so it was just too dangerous for her to get close to a man. Finally, she discovered Sufi healing. This allowed her to realize how much her fears and pain from her father were influencing her adult life. She decided to try and heal the past. After much healing, she came to see her father in a different light. And eventually her heart softened toward him. She was able to forgive him, and she reconciled with him before he even died. She sees this whole process as a great blessing from her Lord. For myself, this practice has been very powerful. It's been almost miraculous to find myself able to love various people from my past who were rageful or vindictive, and to heal the trauma of their actions upon me. Now we're going to take a pause.